This week on Nation's Business, we look at the social welfare programs undertaken by government to assist the underprivileged households in the country. With $32 million allocated for social welfare and poverty alleviation in the budget, 3 new projects have been created to empower disadvantaged citizens for 2013. These are the new Poverty Benefit Scheme, the Care and Protection Allowance Scheme, and the Social Pension Scheme. First, let's look at the Poverty Benefit Scheme. The government has introduced the new Poverty Benefit Scheme to target those Fijians who need assistance the most. A reassessment of the welfare system was carried out by the Social Welfare Department, and 13,000 households have been identified to receive the benefit. The scheme is aimed at families who need assistance. The first payments under the new scheme will be made in April 2013 and will cover 10% of the population as opposed to 4% previously. The 13,000 households identified under the new Poverty Benefit Scheme will also receive an increase of the monthly allowances. Payments of this benefit will be made to households not exceeding 4 persons, who will receive a maximum allowance of $150 a month, which includes a $30 food voucher. This is an increase of $90 per household from the $60 that was paid previously.
Social welfare, sa vida na prime minister sara buten tali chiko, sangay na prime minister na gore na yaw, ni buki kay mami gina sarang akin na tuwang na punwa ndo bato kay tu na poverty ko timtunga na bindong. Yam na nga umaraw tak saranga, o baka binibinak saranga bakliwa, na sa sasanga tak minggo, timdo lang ka nakakan. Inangonong ko sa turtal tu menakakan na ilawaya sa timutor tu nga me sauning tanga tu menakakat ngai dagat ko ngone au maru ta kachiko na prime minister ngo ndo wasi chiko bertamat sangga ndo na prime minister ngo me kutiko sob me kenda level batanga
हम इते मम्मा के जोनी इजी गवर्नमेंट तब बहुत मदद करो ना गरीब लोगन के पहले हम लोग नहीं सको को ना आधा भाड़ा कुछ नहीं हम लोग के पास पैसा नहीं इसको जब टाउन जाओ कोई जगह जाओ अभी सर गवर्नमेंट जो ना तब हम लोग चाहिए तो का सर 3 साल खलास बस पे हम लोग के हाथ बस पे आ देना तब फिर कोई सर गवर्नमेंट ने सको रकम मदद करो
dana kana nungu waka bina kale busara wekem do manana raka kina nungu lolo manindo solia na ilabo waya wiki mami sawatungo.
The Poverty Benefit Scheme will be given to recipients for a maximum of 3 years. After this time, households will be assessed. Nation's Business met up with Anaseni Vesinawa of Vutia Rewa, who has been a social welfare recipient for 6 years and now qualifies as a recipient of the new Poverty Benefit Program. Anaseni Vesinawa resides in Nanuku Squatter Settlement and is physically challenged. She used to receive $60 a month, a $30 food and bus fare voucher under the Family Assistance Program, and now qualifies under the Poverty Benefit Scheme for an increase in monthly allowance to $150. Mrs. Chand has been a welfare recipient for the last 10 years and has since improved her standards of living.
अच्छा है ना हम लोग के हेल्प करे गवर्नमेंट पैसा देवे और दे बाउचा दे सौदा मिले ना सौदा हम लोग के चाउर आटा चकोले दूध तेल और बिस्किट ना टीनला मछली इतना चीज़ ऐसे हम लोग लेता है एक महीना में फिर 3 बाउचा मिले 3 महीना के तो 1 महीना के फिर हम लोग लाता सौदा जाए और हमारा घर वाला बीमार रहे हस्बैंड, तब फिर हम जाके लेकर आता है। और जा नहीं सके ना, चल नहीं पाए अच्छा से, तब हम लेके जाता है। और हम मांगता कि जैसे उसके हम अस्पताल ले जा नहीं पाता, हम वो मोटर में ले जाओ ना, टैक्सी, तो फिर वो लोग सके आज घरे चेक करे ना। एक दफ़े हम गया बताया, तो बोले हम लोग आएगा नेस लोग गई चेक करिए, तो फिर अभी आए नहीं वो लोग। जा फिर करे तो फिर तो आप लोग सबको मदद करे ना, बतावे कि आप घरे चेक कर ले तब अच्छा है, चल नहीं पाए अच्छा से।
For Bimbiana Vungona, age is not a barrier as she struggles to survive. The 74-year-old plants her own food crops, ranging from cassava, dalo, bele, and roro. She said the assistance she receives from social welfare is a blessing.
Eu ia umanda endona kana nungu waka vina vina kalebu. Ando maso siku pana kalo kire sikona nona pe uke. Ya sandona kana lubulia na kairo na kansulia mai na maten tu membaliti ke mami na wakalolo. To lubulia usara ka so nambongi undo ndambe maso. Ndo laksaranga na weni matangu ni wakasa mataka na lolo malewi so leti ko mai na maten tu.
Women and children need special care and assistance, which has led to the creation of the Care and Protection Allowance. $5.9 million has been put aside for the Care and Protection Allowance, which is directed at providing underprivileged children with protection and ensuring the education and welfare of these children from disadvantaged families. Single mothers, deserted spouses, widows, prisoners' dependents, foster parents or guardians are all eligible for this allowance. Under the Care and Protection Allowance, the primary caregiver must be a Fiji citizen. Children must be under the age of 18 years. School-aged children must attend school. There is no source of income for the family either through child maintenance or pension. The family is living in destitution, and able-bodied individuals must be graduated out of the scheme within 5 years. Allowances will cease once children reach 18 years. It has been years of struggle for single mother Ranjana Devi of Nakasi, who is now a recipient of the Care and Protection Allowance. The 31-year-old single mother supports her 2 children with the allowance, which she says has made a big difference in her life for the past 2 years.
फूड वाउचर से तो $30 का वो सौदा ही ले सकते, तो चावल ले लेते हैं, आटा, आलू, प्याज, और पैसा तो यूज़ करते बिल पे करने को है।
With the free education and bus fare provided by government, Ranjana is able to send her children to school and put food on their table.
और बहुत आभारी है सोशल वेलफेयर के कि इतना मदद करी से लड़कन के स्कूल के भी हो जाए और सौदा पानी के भी चल जाए, और हमारा जैसे फिक्स काम नहीं है तो एटलीस्ट आसरा रहे कि सोशल वेलफेयर की तरफ से जो मदद मिले इसमें लड़कन की खर्चा हो जाए।
Keleni Maraseni is also a single mother of 2. The new initiative for underprivileged children has enabled her to support her children and provide them a better life.
Tomando viva vini nagabana welfare ni don gon balabu o struggle tikaro tumina lubengu ni raunjir tubibu kono tumbir na lubengu no ro sini like mai na vikaro vina kata bano vikaro vina kata bagaru na katibi klamero tangi ni biau na tangani rotor ni vitoko ni na non ron karav na lubengu atikina vika baga bul bakla ni ra seranga bisa bulu stela ni bula lubengu sambu to bak saran to ben karav singkila mundo la wada no ba binaka.
Children like Miriama Tikowaevo of Londoni in Tailevu have been given a brighter future through the scheme.
However, naktak naman tu na lomani vivu kecil begitu dan lomani ronam baki itu vivu cuma na soli cuma begitu na food voucher berarti na allowance.
Miriama lives in Wailea and helps her mother look after her physically challenged brother. With the assistance, she is able to attend school regularly with the bus fare and food voucher allowance granted to her mother. Social welfare has improved its services through the use of ATMs. Now, recipients no longer have to wait in queues.
ATM card, ndana kavi na kasara, but ndola kuna tinangu, ndo wawa sartu ndona banda na singa. Onsa sali kina ATM card, sara lakani bana bangi soli mina labo, sara laksa. Totol ngerara.
Ay menanga nunggurai tamani vivu kelim. Kema menanga na balangga itu banggo. Saru irarang dongan na ATM kartu bolak ngatum sakela nganam basi kim sale tur ngamika. Kim sale stal. Tasindo ni kim tong balabambala misal langga चुकन ना kim na balangga itu manda.
Kim के देखभाल करे है उससे 16 रुपया थोड़ा वैसे गोली दवाई हम लोग के केमी से ले पड़े अस्पताल में नहीं मिले तब जा फार्मेसी से लेकर आओ तभी पैसा भर पड़े ना थोड़ा
Lekin orang aja ni, lepas ni kirung ke bawah bici nani, nelu yang gua kondo bina katoka na keve, kirung ke bawah bici nani orang nani ro bisomi, ge kiru sing kita kiru liwawa, kirung kiru sa bisomi ngamai, cia kiru sa bulu kiru sa mani, kasambutu baksara kita nonton bina karabi.
बहुत आसान हो गया है, जैसे पहले लंबे लाइन में खड़ा रहना पड़ता था, बहुत देर हो जाता था, तो उससे तो बहुत आसान है कि जब भी जाओ तो बैंक से जाकर निकाल सकते हैं।
Eu ve, baru na tangan nama pintu, ni orang nani bikin itu na singerau kawang kono tu na kor, me baburat kono buru-buru ni lah apa, me orang ni kimi mina numi tu kina, tapi kina naruto birita kena orang dubunyali.
Go saranga na kaya to ko mo nagigi na ka saranga saro ton sobol do ya bo bi na ka pole bo matin tungo on don tamban do titi mi no ko sa mi nger to ngane bangu ya bo bi na ka pole bo matin tungo on sa bi bu ka ci le mo na ka mbatiro ngone boli e ka to do sara metara ci don tambula na ngone bi na ka go na ka pole na prime minister na ba ka ci le ci matin tu ki om sa ba bi na ka pole na bi bo tar ta ki sa artu na kapag chico na ngoni.
The elderly in society also need special care and assistance, and the social pension scheme is targeted at assisting senior citizens over the age of 70. Under the social pension scheme, senior citizens who have no source of income and are not recipients of the FMPF pension, the ex-serviceman or aftercare fund, government pension or poverty benefit scheme will qualify for the allowance. Recipients will receive $30 a month under the new program where government has given $3.2 million towards this scheme. In the 2013 budget address, the Prime Minister Commodore Vorenga Bainimarama said that government must do what it can with limited resources and will target the available resources to Fijians who need it the most.
For the first time, government will introduce pensions for persons aged 70 years and over who do not have any form of income or pension or who have never been part of a superannuation scheme. As many as 9,000 Fijians will benefit from this assistance. The budget for this program is $3.2 million. The care and protection program, which targets children, will continue with a budget of $5.9 million. With an allocation next year of $500,000, the welfare graduation scheme focuses on moving recipients from welfare to workfare. Fiji cannot support a culture of dependency. We must commit ourselves to the idea that poverty is a temporary state. As a society, we must uphold the value of work and self-sufficiency. When people move from welfare to work, they regain their self-esteem. and confidence. Some participants in this program have already set up their own businesses or are finding permanent employment.
Fijians who live below the poverty line need special assistance to help provide for themselves and their families. This assistance is necessary to help ease the cycle of poverty by giving poor families a better chance at life. As a society, we must also break the cycle of reliance, which has burdened this nation for too long.
We really want to alleviate poverty living in this country. And government in itself cannot do it on its own. There has to be committed not only from government but from the people themselves. There has to be genuine effort by the people to move them out of poverty living. Fiji is blessed with natural resources so that our people should be able to move out of poverty, move out of living on handouts. That has been the case all this time, and partner with government to move forward and strive to achieve a higher standard of lifestyle so that our generations to come will be able to build on what we have established, this generation has established, to move people out of poverty living.
If you need assistance, please call the Department of Social Welfare on 3315-754 or 3315-585, or visit the nearest social welfare offices around the country.